Hey guys, Blue here, making a new series of plugins. These will be for the newest versions of Minecraft of how to make a bucket plugin. We're going to be going over a lot of topics, but for now we're just going to go over the very basics. So I'm going to have to assume right off that you know how to use Eclipse and you know how to use Notepad++. Both are excellent programs and I highly recommend them for programming anything in Java. Some people like other IDEs. If you prefer a different one, go ahead and use it. The code will be the same either way. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new Java project. We're going to call this test plugin. You can call it whatever you want. Finish. No module required. First thing we're going to do is go into the build path, configure build path, select your class path, add external jars, and you're going to want to use the latest version of Spigot or whichever version you want to program in. I'm using 1.16.1 because that's my test server. Then we open, apply, and that's it. You can add Java docs and sources if you wish. It's not really necessary. Create a new class. I call it main just so that it's easy to remember which one is your main class. It'll have to extend Java plugin and make sure to import that. Oh, my typing is excellent. There we go. Now you can import it. Alright, so your first method is going to override a default method, which will be public void on enable. And just do bucket.getConsoleSender.send message test plugin enabled. And one last thing you're going to have to do before this is actually a living, breathing plugin is go ahead and create a new file and call it plugin.yml. And you're going to have to define a few things here. Your main, which is the path to your main, in this case your package name and class name, so dev.blue.main.main, the last being capitalized because it is your class, and then the name of your plugin, which I'm just calling test plugin, and then the version of your plugin, which can be anything. We'll go with 0.1, author if you wish, which is of course Blue Bucket Dev for me, put your own name for you. And one last thing, kind of a new thing, you didn't have to do this with my previous set of tutorials, you're going to have to put your API version as whichever API you're using. Mine is 1.16. Put in whatever API that you're going to be using so that their server can load up the API. And that's it. If you have any commands, they'll come in later underneath here, and you'll put in, for instance, send mail. If you're going to have a send mail command, that's where the commands will go. Right now we don't have any, so we don't need that. And you save it, and then you come back to Eclipse, select your project, and refresh, and you're done. You now have an actual working plugin. Of course, it's not going to do anything, except for when it's loaded, it'll say test plugin enabled, but that's it. Alright, so that's the very first tutorial. I hope you liked it. I'm trying to keep everything easy and to the point, and we'll go over one topic at a time. So subscribe for more if you like it. If you don't, that's on you.